Halstead Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
Hey, welcome everybody, yourliveevent.com as we're back here for Division A boys basketball contest between the Lisbon Broncos and the Oak Grove Grovers. So that's your contest tonight here on yourliveevent.com. As Oak Grove will take on Lisbon. Broncos sitting at 10-9 in overall. They're 3-7 in Region 1. And Oak Grove is 11-8 overall. They're 7-3 in Region 1 play. So that's your contest just ahead here on yourliveevent.com.
On Highway 200 East Edgeonata, you can check out the brand new displays with the latest in cabinets, countertops, and floor coverings. The Ada Building Center LLC team will guide you through designs and help you secure trusted contractors for the job. Stop today and start planning your remodel. 218-784-3661 or visit adabuildingcenter.com. Ada Building Center, your project starts here.
What's going on today?
I've got a planter in the shop, and I had the guys from Agassiz Precision Ag come over and do an inspection.
You upgrading systems, or are you working on maintenance?
Both, actually. We walked some fields last summer and found areas where we can improve. So we are installing Delta Force and some new opening discs.
Yeah, I bet we're in the same boat. I should give them a call.
Yep, they will come out and look over the planter with you and put a plan together. They are the guys I go to for answers.
Agassiz Precision Ag, your local precision planting dealer. Give us a call at 701-636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
What if we said a bank isn't a place to lock up money? It's a place to set it free. What if the point of banking wasn't to bank at all, but to put your ideas to work? What if your bank asked, what if, a little more? Well, what if we told you we do? We're American Bank and Trust, where what if meets why not? If you're ready to change what you get out of banking, start a relationship with us. What if you made the move today?
No job too big, no call too small. Bears Home Solutions handles it all. You need a bear in there, oh yeah. Keeping homes just right with expert care. Let our stars guide you when repairs scare. You need a bear in there.
Check out bearshomesolutions.com.
All right, here, welcome back to yourliveevent.com as we're here with our JV game as the Broncos lead this one in the JV contest 56-50. As the game on the Division A varsity side, the Lisbon Broncos sitting at 10-9 overall. They're 3-7 in Region 1. They're going to take on Oak Grove. Oak Grove sits at 11-8 overall. They're 7-3 in Region 1 play. Oak Grove currently the number 2 team out of Region 1 with a 7-3 record. The Broncos sit at the number 6 spot with that 3-7 Region 1 record. Lisbon opened up their season back on the 13th of December with the win at Maple River. They won 7 in a row starting out the season, and then they ran into the Kindred Vikings back on the 12th of January, and Kindred handed Lisbon their first loss of the season. 45-73 was that score. These two teams did meet up on the 27th of January there, and that was the game played at Oak Grove, and just a back-and-forth contest. 3-point lead for Oak Grove at halftime in that game. Lisbon was able to tie it up in the third quarter, and then Oak Grove eventually pulled away for that 6-point win. 52-58 over Lisbon. That was back on the 27th of January. And then Lisbon's most recent contest was at Northern Cass as kind of a must-win, or I should say must-win game for Lisbon here down the stretch. And they defeated Northern Cass by a score of 61-52. That was a game played up at Northern Cass. And then for Oak Grove opened up their season on the 13th of December. That was at Four Winds Minnewacan, and Four Winds defeated the Grovers by a score of 84-54. And Oak Grove opening up their season, looks like they had 6 road games to open up the season, the 13th of December through the 8th of January, as it was just a kind of a back-and-forth win-loss, kind of a stretch there for Oak Grove on the road, tough stretch there to play away from home. And then they came back and on the 13th of January, they picked up a Region 1 win against Wahpeton by a score of 57-53, and then put together 3 consecutive wins before they met up with Lisbon on the 27th of January to add number 4 in that stretch. And Oak Grove, their last time out, They ran into Mayport CG. Mayport CG just kind of starting to peak at the right time. Yeah, as they defeated Oak Grove by a score of 67-69. That was back on the 19th of February. And then just for a common opponent, Lisbon played Mayport CG back on the 6th of February. And Lisbon lost to Mayport CG 69-79. And you just look at that head-to-head contest between Lisbon and Oak Grove back on the 27th of January. And that scored just a 58-52 ball game in favor of Oak Grove, played up at Oak Grove. So look for another good contest here. Good competitive game between Lisbon and Oak Grove, as Lisbon trying to improve on their seed right now. Sitting down there as the number 6 seed with that 3-7 overall record. And see if they can move into that 5 seed, currently occupied by Northern Cass. And then Oak Grove looking to hang on to that number 2 seed. They're currently 7-3 in Region 1 play, and Oak Grove will finish out this season on the 2nd of March, and they'll play Central Cass. And then Lisbon will finish up their season also on the 2nd of March, and they'll play Wapton. Wapton currently the number 4 team in the region, or in Region 1. And that's how each team will close out the season. Both teams closing it out on the 2nd of March. Lisbon will play at Wapton, and then Oak Grove is at home against Central Cass. Central Cass, now looking at those region standings, they're currently 8-1 in Region 1 play. They're the number 1 team in the region. They sit at 15-3 overall, ranked number 4 in the state. There's Central Cass. Number 2 in the region is Oak Grove. Number 3 is Kindred at 6-3. Number 4, Wapton 6-4. Number 5, Northern Cass 3-4 record. Number 6, Lisbon 3-7, and then Valley City is 0-11 as your region standing. So we're going to continue on with our pregame show. JV game just finishing up here. We're going to see if we can get the coaches up here for some coaches' comments, and we'll come back for more on yourliveevent.com.
Carlita Dietz at Berkshire Hathaway Home Services Premier Properties has been serving the real estate needs of Fargo-Moorhead and the surrounding communities. Whether you're buying, selling, or investing, Carlita is ready to help you evaluate the market and make the right choice for you. Take the first step into selling into your next home by calling Carlita Dietz at Berkshire Hathaway Home Services Premier Properties at 701-367-5918. Experienced, confident, qualified. Carlita Dietz.
For trusted news, weather, and sports from your community, look to R&J Broadcasting Incorporated, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Hear local voices from local radio with news and information from the area. Your information stations, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Local voices from local radio.
You have big dreams for your community. At Rivera, so do we. Giving back more than $1 million locally each year. It's something bigger than time and money. We give heart. Wearing bright yellow and lending a hand. It's not just giving back.
Watch your step.
It's building forward.
Nice and easy.
With local sponsorships and decision making, the impact is felt everywhere. It's who we are. Rivera. Let's forge ahead together.
As an American Family Insurance agent, Chris and Monica Heisey look out for what matters to you most, even when nothing is wrong. These days, everyone wants to save money, and they can show you how easy it is to have multiple policies by combining your auto and homeowner's insurance. Let Chris Heisey Agency with American Family Insurance put some change back into your pocket. For more info, visit chrisheisey.com. That's chrisheisey.com for all the details.
In Hope, North Dakota, we aren't just a town, we're a community, one that you can be proud of, where you and your family can grow. With available jobs, affordable housing, a golf course and pool, the Sportsman Club, and great educational opportunities. There hasn't been a better time to join the Hope community, ideally located between Fargo, Grand Forks, and Jamestown. For more information, go to www.hopend.com. Live, work, and play in Hope, North Dakota.
All right, welcome back here at yourliveevent.com. We're back for this pregame show between the Lisbon Broncos and Oak Grove Grovers. As we had the head coach here for Lisbon, Coach Jason Coonsey. So, Coach Coonsey, Lisbon opened up the month of February. You guys really had a busy first 2 weeks of February. Since that win against Northern Cass, you guys have had kind of a week here to to kind of regroup. So what are the Broncos? What did you see out of that game against Northern Cass, and maybe what you guys worked on here in practice?
Yeah, that Northern Cass game, that was a big win for us to get us tied up there in the standings. And defensively, we've been working really hard these last few weeks and trying to make some tweaks to our game, and we put it out there on the court. And and other than that 3-minute lull there in the fourth quarter, where they kind of got back at us, it was a pretty dominating effort on the defensive end for us. Got up by 24 points at one point, and yeah, I hope that we can continue tonight. Tonight's another big seeding game where if we win tonight, then we're probably locked in to play these guys in first round of region. So.
Okay, and then I think the last time we talked against, I think it was when you guys played Kindred. It's when you guys played Central Cass here. You talked about, those last 4 games, you guys wanted to, kind of your goal was to finish 3-1. So is that still kind of what what the Broncos are looking at there as you guys head into region play?
Yeah, it's important, and finish up the season on a hot streak going into the tournament. And when you get to that second season, anything can happen. And that's kind of what we've been preaching these last few weeks, and, going in and getting those late season region wins. So can pile on a few and then have some confidence when we get up to the shack.
Okay, and then just looking at this, your second time around here playing Oak Grove, you guys battled it out at the end of January, 27th of January. So about a month ago, you guys are playing up there at Oak Grove, and it was just a back-and-forth battle. You guys got within 3 at halftime. You tied it up during that game. So, kind of looking back at that game, and then head here tonight, where there going to be a couple keys there that you guys are going to look at to get that win tonight.
Yeah, that first game, we put ourselves in a hole right away. We were down 10 points in the first quarter, and we had to fight back. We had a really good second quarter to bring us back within 3, and to play, we just couldn't break that 3-4 point hump there and separate ourselves. I know that we're more than capable with the guys we got to get over that hump and finish. Like Northern Cass game tonight's going to be starting out hot. If we can get going right away and shots get falling for us and our defense leads into good offense, I think anything's possible tonight. It's good to have Sully back now after his injury, and so we're looking at a full squad. So, yep, lot to look forward to here, and hopefully we can get the win.
Yeah, and just any final parting thoughts before you head out there tonight for Bronco Nation out there?
Yeah, it's awesome to see the crowd fired up. You got the guys over, the wrestling boys over in the corner playing ESPN tonight, and looking at all their cool Cruella DeVille hairdos and stuff.
Yep.
So
Yep.
yeah, it's good to have the support in the school back and forth with our athletic program. So shout out to those boys and their accomplishments this past week, and hopefully we can put some hardware in the trophy case too.
Yeah, I think they say the imitation is the best form of flattery. So I was kind of disappointed I didn't see your live event over there instead of ESPN. But I guess we haven't quite got there yet.
Right. That's right.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go on breakaway. We'll come back for more here on yourliveevent.com.
If you're thinking about updating your bathroom or kitchen, don't wait until the last minute. Planning is key. At Ada Building Center LLC on Highway 200 East Edge in Ada, you can check out the brand new displays with the latest in cabinets, countertops, and floor coverings. The Ada Building Center LLC team will guide you through designs and help you secure trusted contractors for the job. Stop today and start planning your remodel. 218-784-3661 or visit adabuildingcenter.com. Ada Building Center, your project starts here.
What's going on today?
I've got a planter in the shop, and I had the guys from Agassi Precision Ag come over and do an inspection.
You upgrading systems, or are you working on maintenance?
Both, actually. We walked some fields last summer and found areas where we can improve. So we are installing Delta Force and some new opening discs.
Yeah, I bet we're in the same boat. I should give them a call.
Yep, they will come out and look over the planter with you and put a plan together. They are the guys I go to for answers.
Agassi Precision Ag, your local precision planting dealer. Give us a call at 701-636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
What if we said a bank isn't a place to lock up money? It's a place to set it free. What if the point of banking wasn't to bank at all, but to put your ideas to work? What if your bank asked, what if, a little more? Well, what if we told you we do? We're American Bank and Trust, where what if meets why not? If you are ready to change what you get out of banking, start a relationship with us. What if you made the move today?
Hey, welcome back here to your liveevent.com as we're back for more of our pregame show. We have the coach here for Oak Grove, Coach Kyle Card. So, Coach, you guys are coming in. Last played against Mayport CG. Looks like you guys have had a week off here, maybe to heal up and kind of regroup there after that game against Mayport CG. So, guess how are the Grovers doing, and what did you guys work on in practice this last week?
Yeah, we've had a pretty good week of practice. We need to play game after about 4 days now. They're ready, I'm ready, so we got to see where we're at. We worked on a lot of different stuff as tournament time coming now, and we're kind of treating this as a tournament game. So, got to get after them a little bit on defense, and hopefully we can shore some things up there.
Yeah, and Oak Grove, you guys, looks like the standings, you're sitting, I think, at a 7-3 overall record. You're second place right now in the region. And kind of looked at your schedule coming up. You guys got a big game against Central Cass here to close out the season. So, as you just kind of maybe look ahead a little bit for that, final game against Central Cass and what you guys are looking forward to here to head into postseason play.
Yeah, we talked about this being kind of a tournament atmosphere, and we just want to do the little things right now to get us ready for tournament time. This is the one we're focusing on now. I know Central Cass is Monday. It's a rivalry thing, but this is a good basketball team. We got to be ready to play, and we oftentimes struggle down here, so we got to come out with a little energy and see if we can't create some stuff.
Yeah, and just looking back at the game that Lisbon and Oak Grove played back on the 27th of January, it was a back-and-forth battle. You guys had a 3-point lead going into halftime. The Broncos kind of came back in that game. They had a kind of a slow first quarter. They were able to get within 3 at halftime. Then you tied it up in the third quarter, so just back and forth. So, kind of looking at that game, and then, some of the, I guess you guys probably had some time to look at some of the tape here of the Broncos the last couple of weeks. So, maybe just what are going to be a key or a couple keys to the game here tonight for Oak Grove to get the win?
Yeah, we learned a few things from them playing the first time. They're well coached. They do a good job. They play really hard, especially on their home floor. So we know what Cordero can do, and we learned a little bit about Inger. So we gotta focus on not just those two guys, but trying to spread it around a little bit. And we gotta get after them right away. We just can't let it be fast start for them, and that's what we're trying to focus on. Playing one quarter at a time, 32 minutes a game.
Yeah, Coach, and then just any final parting thoughts or anything out there for Grover Nation listening tonight?
No, just we're excited to finally play again. Like you said, it's been a week, and it's girls' region tournaments. We like that week off to support our girls, so hopefully they're out there listening now as we get to tournament time and stretch time for us.
All right, Coach. Thanks for coming up here. And ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go and we're going to step away. We'll come back for more on yourliveevent.com.
Job too big, no call too small. Bears Home Solutions handles it all. You need a bear in there, oh yeah. Keeping homes just right with expert care. Let our stars guide you when repairs scare. You need a bear in there.
Check out bearshomesolutions.com.
For the last 25 years, Carlita Dietz at Berkshire Hathaway Home Services Premier Properties has been serving the real estate needs of Fargo-Moorhead and the surrounding communities. Whether you're buying, selling, or investing, Carlita is ready to help you evaluate the market and make the right choice for you. Take the first step into selling into your next home by calling Carlita Dietz at Berkshire Hathaway Home Services Premier Properties at 701-367-5918. Experienced, confident, qualified. Carlita Dietz.
Hey, welcome back here at liveevent.com as we're back for this Division A Region 1 boys basketball contest between the Lisbon Broncos and the Oak Grove Grovers, as the Broncos with that 10-9 overall record, 3-7 in Region 1 play, currently sitting in at the number 6 spot in the region. Oak Grove 11-8 overall, they're 7-3 in the region, sitting right now at number 2. As these two teams last met up 27th of January, Oak Grove defeated Lisbon by a score of 58-52. And, just as we alluded to, just a good back-and-forth battle, tight game there to close out the last couple minutes of that game, as Lisbon was down in that first quarter, as Coach Coonsey talked about there, by 10, and then they closed it up within 3, tied it up in the third quarter, and got within 1 again in that fourth quarter, and Oak Grove just eventually was able to stretch out to a 6-point victory over Lisbon. That was back on the 27th of January, so looking forward to a good competitive contest here again tonight. Between the Grovers and the Broncos. And looking at the Division A boys basketball poll, the most recent poll released You have the top team in the state. That's unchanged from a week ago. 4 wins Minnewacan, currently at 18-1. And then number 2 is Beulah. Beulah moved up a spot from 3. Devils Lake also moving up 1 spot. Central Cass, number 4 team at 15-4. Number 5 is Wahpeton, sitting at 15-5. Both of those teams, the 4 and 5 teams out of Region 1 Division A boys basketball. Other teams receiving votes, you had Kindred, Shiloh Christian, and Grafton. So those top 5 teams once again, Division A boys basketball. 4 wins Minnewacan sits at 1. Number 2 Beulah, number 3 Devils Lake, number 4 Central Cass, and number 5 is Wahpeton. And then those other teams receiving votes were Kindred, Shiloh Christian, and Grafton. Division B boys basketball. Sitting in your top 5 teams, you have Central McLean, 19-0. Our Redeemers, number 2 at 18-1. Number 3 is Ray, 18-1. Hankinson, number 4 at 17-2. And Midway Minto, also with the 17-2 record, is the number 5 team in Division B boys basketball. Oaks receiving votes along with New Rockford Cheyenne. And that is your Division B boys basketball poll that was released that was released on Wednesday. As looking at the games this evening. So a number of games here now, Division A boys basketball. As you have the number 1 team in the state. 4 wins Minnewacan is at Hillsborough Central Valley. Number 3 Devils Lake is hosting Thompson. Number 4 Central Cass is at Northern Cass. Then you have Grafton at Carrington. Kindred's at Valley City. Shiloh Christian's at Wofford City. Mayport CG, Harvey Wells County at Harvey Wells County. Newtown's at Killdeer. And Hazen is at Dickinson Trinity. And then the districts 1 through 8 Division B boys basketball, they're all in their district tournaments. They're starting their district tournaments this evening. Here in District 1, Division B boys basketball is played at Valley City High School in their activity center. As you have number 1 Hankinson will take on number 8 Enderlin. That game is already completed. Game 2 was Sargent County versus Wyndmere Lidgerwood. Game 3 was number 2 Oaks taking on number 7 Tri-State. And then it was number 3 Barnes County to close out the evening against number 5 Maple River in that District 1 Division B boys basketball tournament held at the Valley City High School Activity Center. And then District 2 here out of Division B Region 1 boys basketball. That District 2 tournament played at the Jamestown Civic Center. You had number 1 Lytton HMB played number 9 South Border. That was for a 3 p.m. game. Number 4 Kidder County took on number 5 Medina Pingree Buchanan. Number 2 Edgerly Como Pilliard played Napoleon. And then to close out that nightcap game there in the District 2 boys basketball tournament at Jamestown Civic Center, it's Ellendale will play Lemoore Litchfield Marion. So that's the number 3 team against the number 6 team. In the District 1, District 2 Division B tournaments played this evening. So those opening round in the district tournaments for boys basketball on the Division B side. The Division A still has another week of games as both the Broncos and Oak Grove, they'll close out their regular season next week. That's on Monday, as the Broncos will travel to Wahpeton to take on the Huskies, and then Central Cass, Oak Grove will host Central Cass. Both those games on the 2nd of March on Monday. As we look at those region standings, you have the Region 1 standings we talked about earlier. And Region 2, your top 3 teams currently. 4 wins Minnewacan at 7-0. They're also the number 1 team in the state. Grafton High School, number 2 out of Region 2, 7-1. Devils Lake is 4-3 in Region 2 play. Top 3 teams out of Division A, Region 3. You have Bottineau High School sitting at 4-1 in Region 3 play. Turtle Mountain Community High School is also 4-1. Rugby High School sitting at 3-1 in Region 3 play, heading into the last games of the season. And then your top 3 teams out of Region 4 Division A boys basketball. Beulah High School still undefeated at 11-0. They're in Region 4 play. They're number 2 team in the state for Division A. Shiloh Christian's at 10-1 in Region 4 play. Dickinson Trinity at 8-4 out there in Region 4. Those are your top 3 teams out of Regions 2, 3, and 4 Division A boys basketball here in the state of North Dakota. And for those fans that you're following that Division A girls basketball tournament, as you have those state qualifier games coming up on tomorrow, as they'll be played at Mayville State University here on the eastern side of the state, as you'll have Region 1, number 2 Central Cass will take on Region 2, number 3 Devils Lake. That's at the 1 p.m. game. And in the 3 p.m. game out at Mayville State, and then Division A girls basketball state qualifying games, you'll have Region 2, number 2, Carrington takes on Region 1, number 3, Valley City. And then for the Western teams in those Division A state qualifier games for girls basketball, you have Region 3, number 2, Rugby takes on Region 4, number 3, Dickinson Trinity in the 1 p.m. game. And then Region 4, number 2, Watford City will play Region 3, number 3, Turtle Mountain Community High School. Well, that's in Division A girls basketball. Division B girls basketball state qualifier games also played Saturday. The east side of the state has Region 1, number 2, Edgeley Como-Pillier takes on Region 2, number 3, Griggs-Makota. And then Region 2, number 2, Langdon Area Munich will take on Region 1, number 3, Linton HMB, as those games played at 5 p.m. and 7 p.m. at Mayville State University. And then out west for the Division B girls basketball state qualifier games, you have Region 3, number 2, Tioga take on Region 4, number 3, Flasher. And then Region 4, number 2, Washburn will take on Region 3, number 3, Kemmer Bullbills, as those games are played at Bismarck Century High School. Those are the 5 and 7 p.m. games there out west for those Division B girls basketball state tournament qualifying games. As we're just about 2 minutes away here from our starting lineups, national anthem, and all these announcements before the game, we're going to go and step away, take a break. We'll come back for more on yourliveevent.com.
For trusted news, weather, and sports from your community, look to R&J Broadcasting Incorporated, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Hear local voices from local radio with news and information from the area. Your information stations, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Local voices from local radio.
You have big dreams for your community. At Rivera, so do we. Giving back more than $1 million locally each year. It's something bigger than time and money. We give heart. Wearing bright yellow and lending a hand. It's not just giving back.
Watch your step.
It's building forward.
Nice and easy.
With local sponsorships and decision-making, the impact is felt everywhere. It's who we are. Bavera. Let's forge ahead together.
As an American family insurance agent, Chris and Monica Heisey look out for what matters to you most, even when nothing is wrong. These days, everyone wants to save money, and they can show you how easy it is to have multiple policies by combining your auto and homeowner's insurance. Let Chris Heisey Agency with American Family Insurance put some change back into your pocket. For more info, visit chrisheisey.com. That's chrisheisey.com for all the details.
In Hope, North Dakota, we aren't just a town, we're a community, one that you can be proud of, where you and your family can grow. With available jobs, affordable housing, a golf course and pool, the Sportsman Club, and great educational opportunities. There hasn't been a better time to join the Hope community, ideally located between Fargo, Grand Forks, and Jamestown. For more information, go to www.hopend.com. Live, work, and play in Hope, North Dakota.
We aren't meant to be still. And while you determine the direction you'll go, we're just here to help you along the way. So go. Go with experience. Go with teamwork. Go with neighbors. Go with integrity.
I'm Dan Sukert, your Fargo-Moorhead and surrounding area Edward Jones financial advisor. We're all about financial investments, but we also value the investments of time, patience, and encouragement our young athletes receive from their coaches, teachers, and mentors. That's why my Edward Jones office is a proud sponsor of Park Christian Falcons basketball. Call 701-281-5264 for all your investment needs. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting, with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
All right, welcome back here at 11event.com. We're back for this Division A Regional 1 boys basketball contest between the Lisbon Broncos and the Oak Grove Grovers, as they're just getting ready to go through these starting lineups inside the Lisbon High School Gymnasium. As your starting lineups here for Oak Grove, you have number 1, Aiden Saunders, number 2, Pierce Toomson, number 5, Connor Coding, number 10, William Olson, number 23, Noah Meidinger. Starters there for Oak Grove. And then for Lisbon, home team on the scoreboard, up on the Bank North scoreboard, as they will have number 2, senior guard, 5'9" senior guard, Cam Cordero. Number 3, 5'11", another senior guard, Kobe Mouse. Number 4, another senior, 6'4" forward, Owen Gilbert. Number 5, 6'6", junior forward, number 5, Hayden Enger. And then number 23, 6' forward, number 10, sophomore Sully Kelson. So those are your starters for Lisbon: Cordero, Mouse, Gilbert, Enger, and Kelson. And then for Oak Grove, they're going to Saunders, Toomson, Koenig, Olson, and Meidinger. Those are your starters for both teams. Yeah, it looks like we're short a camera person. See if we can get a camera person up here. Just starting out here without a camera person. We'll see if we can get one up here, try to make the game go a little bit smoother. As there's the tip going to the Broncos, going to the Grovers there. Broncos wearing the black uniform with the gold and red trim down the sides. That first basket put up and in by Saunders. So Saunders with the first 2 points for the Grovers and in the game. As that's Hayden Enger, brings it down court for Lisbon. There's Cordero. Cordero's going to drive right side, puts it up, and dishes it off to Kelson. Kelson to Mouse for 3, puts it in, drains it. So there it is, Mouse with the 3-point basket. Coach Coonsey talked about it, trying to get off to a quick start. They can start nailing the 3-pointers right away. That one's going in there. Saunders, he's going to dish it out over here to Olson. Olson going left side, and it's going to be a turnover by the Grovers. So a turnover by the Grovers. As they're quickly down court. Broncos to Enger for 3. That's off short, no good. Rebound, there's Gilbert fighting for it. Yeah, Saunders going to come down with it. Give him the rebound right side, rolling it in is Meidinger for 2 on the layup. And the Broncos, here's Enger to Mouse. Kelson has it. Over on the right side, back to Mouse. Kelson with it. He's going to go over the right side. Almost lost it. Going to go a little skyhook high off the glass for Kelson. He has 2 in the game. So here's the Grovers down court. From the corner, 3, that's no good. Long, scramble for the ball. Saunders is going to get it. Working it back inside. Over here to Meidinger. Meidinger's got it. Working top of the key. He's going to work it inside to Olson. Olson's going to drive inside. Right side. Pushes it back out to Saunders. Saunders goes left side. Thought about it. Pulled it back down. That's turnover here. Cordero for Lisbon with the steal. Going coast to coast. He's going to draw the foul. So Cordero the steal on the fast break, not able to convert the basket, but he's going to the line for two. First one is good. So score 6-4, Broncos with the lead. And that's rebounded. Enger with the offensive board for Lisbon. Cordero's got it. Coach Coonsey signaling out the plan there, gets it out. Here's Enger with it, working inside. That was Mouse with it, worked it inside to Enger. That's stolen away by Tombson with the steal. And that's going to be a foul inside. Going on Kelson. So Kelson with the foul. Each team with one foul apiece. Score 6-4 in favor of the Broncos with the 2-point lead. They're up on the Bank North scoreboard as that's in and out, no good by Tombson. So gonna have the second shot coming his way. As each team now 1 of 2 from the free throw line. As Tombson converts. Broncos down court. That's Cordero going to go right side, drives in, kicks it out. Kelson, ooh, and just missed Cordero. The pass just out of reach of Cordero. Turnover by the Broncos. Yeah, as here comes the Broncos down, or excuse me, the Gophers down court. And going left side, going to dish it out. Here's Olsen. That's tipped away by the Broncos. That was Kelson with the steal for Lisbon. Gets it to Enger, right side, left side. Puts it up off the glass and good for 2. Cameraman trying to keep some stats there. So Enger with the basket. Here's Oak Grove back down, going to work it inside. Tombson puts it up, rolls it in, good. So 1-point lead now for Lisbon. As Enger has the ball. That's be tipped away, fighting with Saunders. Kelson's got it, has some room. Gonna dish it out to Mouse for 3. He's got another one, Colby Mouse. 2 3-point baskets. Now Broncos with the 4-point lead. As Saunders is gonna go in, dishes it back out to Tombson. That's gonna put it up, off no good. Rebound Enger. Enger with 2 points, 2 rebounds in the game. That's going to be put up, rolls off, no good. Scramble for the ball. Grove gets it, stretching the court with the big pass. Up off the glass and good on the left side for Saunders. He has 4 in the game. So here's Mouse in the Broncos down court. Kelson has it, gets it over to Cordero. Cordero's going to come back around top of the key. Mouse here on the left side. That's Kelson. Kelson looking around, trying to get it into Enger. He's going to drive in. Going to put it up off the glass. That's no good. Tipped away. Oak Grove with the rebound. Quickly down court. Hop, skip, and a jump. Lays it up left side. Good for Meitinger. As the Broncos now tied up. Oak Grove and Lisbon. 11 apiece here in the first quarter. 3:15 remaining. Broncos working around left side. Over to Gilbert for 3. Cordero from downtown nails it. That was NBA 3-pointer there for Cordero as he launched that from Subway downtown Lisbon. Made it. There's for 3. Going to see if they can answer back. That's long, no good. Rebound there was Gilbert, and that's knocked out of his hands. So Olsen knocking it out of Gilbert's hands. Broncos are up by 3. Broncos are 3 3-pointers in the half, or I should say in the quarter, in the half. 2:52 remaining on the clock. Broncos with the ball, black unis with the golden red trim down the sides. Cordero's going to drive in off the dribble, good for 2 for Cordero. Cordero with 6 points in the game. Oak Grove coming down court. New player in the game for Oak Grove. As that's Ryder Soper. And that ball turned over. So far side of the court, Broncos with the ball. Cordero has it. As the bench for Oak Grove is deep, as they have a number of players coming in and out already. As there it is, stolen away, going to go right side, lays it off the glass, good for 2 for Saunders. Saunders, 6 points in the game. Broncos, quick pace in this first quarter. Carter Keller's got it. That's stolen away by Saunders with the steal. He's going to drive in, tried to dish it off, no look pass. And that was intended for Soper. Or Super. Get it on the right person here. So the Broncos with it. They have the 3-point lead, 16-13. There's Gilbert with the ball for Lisbon. Gets it to Keller. Keller right corner, works it into Kelson. Kelson's going to try to dribble in, works inside, is going to put it up. Rolls off, no good. Rebound. So Super with the rebound. As he has it, working left side or working top of the key. Kelson whistled with the foul for Lisbon. Kelson has 2. That's 2 team fouls for Lisbon in the quarter. 16-13 is the score. So Super has it, gets it out. Gonna go work top of the key free throw line for 3, puts it up good and drains it. As that's a 3-point basket, and we're all tied up once again at 16. As here's Lisbon working it around right side, top of the key is Mouse. Mouse gonna dribble in, loses it a little bit. He's turned back, stolen away. And here's Oak Grove coming down, lays it up. Good for 2 on the fast break and the steal. It's 3 steals now in the game for Saunders. And it's down to the final 45 seconds of the first quarter. Cordero is going to get it to Enger. 23 seconds on the shot clock. Here's Cordero has it. Dribbles, goes left side, off the dribble, lays it up, no good. Super with the rebound. He's bringing it down court, drives inside the lane, dishes it out to Toomson for 3. That's good, drains it. So Toomson with the 3-point basket, 21-16, now the 5-point lead. So Cordero still with the ball, final 6 seconds of the first quarter. Oak Grove with the 5-point lead. Cordero's going to drive in. Has Gilbert left side, big block. Holy cows, Toomson comes in with the block. Yeah, no points for the Broncos at the end of the quarter. 21-16 at the end of one with Oak Grove leading Lisbon. We're going to step away in a timeout here inside the Lisbon High School Gymnasium. Get set for the second quarter.
Upgrade your toolbox and tackle any project with the latest from Ada Building Center, LLC. They've added a massive 24-foot Diablo display filled with everything you need, brand new to the store. From circular saw blades to framing blades and metal drilling solutions and diamond cutting concrete blades, Diablo has it all. Need fine finish or general purpose wood blades? High-performance crew driving bits? They've got you covered. Stop by Ada Building Center, LLC, Highway 200 East Edge in Ada, and see the Diablo difference for yourself. Your next project starts here.
All right, welcome back here on the Bank North scoreboard. 21-16, Oak Grove with the 5-point lead going into the second quarter. So here at Bank North, not new, not national. Bank North, hometown bank, focused on relationships, local decisions, and community support. Find out more at banknorth.bank. Bank North, member FDIC, and equal housing lender up on your Bank North scoreboard. And looking at the scoring leaders there for Oak Grove, Saunders in the game has 8 points. Lisbon, Mouse with 6 points along with Cordero. As it looks like, I think I missed a couple points there for Lisbon. Toomson also with a 3-point basket for Oak Grove. Lisbon, Mouse with 2 3-pointers, Cordero with 3-pointer. All right, coming down court. Super's going to put it up off the dribble. No good. Rebound, Cordero with the rebound. Going to go right side. Cordero drives in. Is going to dish it off to Mouse. Left side for three. He's got three of them now for Kobe Mouse. 21-19. Yeah, it's at the end of the first quarter, 5-point lead. Now cut the two off the dribble. Super with it. So he's got a basket, his first points of the game. And driving in right side, there's Enger with the basket for Lisbon. Enger with 4 points in the game. And a foul. So Enger's going to the line. See if he can get the three-point play. That's going on Tombson with the foul. So Saunders and Tombson come out for Oak Grove. Looks like Aiden Zuger is in. Now coming down court, Chafee. And we got a whistle. And looks like a foul on the Broncos. So Soper gonna shoot two from the line. That foul on Lisbon. That's gonna be on Mouse. Here working inside. There's Enger gonna turn around off the glass. Good for two from Enger. The Broncos here with that quick start. You have it tied up at 24. Oak Grove quickly down court, left side, gonna put it up, rolls around off the glass, and good. So Winter with the basket. His first 2 points of the game. Working inside, Enger is gonna draw the charge on Enger. And Enger's gonna get it with the foul. Second team foul of the Broncos. As the Lisbon bench thought it should go the other way. Enger whistled with the charge. 2-point lead now for Oak Grove. So there's Chafee with it. He's going to dish it off over to Zuger, back over here to Super. Super has it top of the key, working against Mouse. He's going to dribble in left side, spin in the lane. Dishes it out to Chafee. Chafee back top of the key, reset to Winter. Koenig also in for Oak Grove. Off the dribble, no good. Rebound, nice offensive board. Another one. And a foul eventually. Winter with the rebound. I think that was... So Zuger going to the line after his rebound. Another offensive rebound. 2 in a row there for Oak Grove. Zuger's going to the line, and he misses that one. A little bit too deep, back of the rim. So here comes second shot from the line. Here for the free throw. A little backspin on it. That one's long. No good. Zuger 0 for 2. Rebound again. Another offensive board for Soper. Another rebound. And another foul. So Mouse is going to pick up 2. He's the hot hand for Lisbon right now. And that shot goes in this time for Zuger. Zuger 1 of 3 from the free throw line. Mouse with 2 fouls along with Kelson for Lisbon. That one short off the front of the rim, no good. 3 for 4, and another foul on the Broncos. And that's going to go against Gilbert. The Broncos now with 5 in the quarter. Lisbon digging themselves a little hole with the fouls, as they just need to get out of the Grover's end of the court. And a timeout here for the Broncos, as Soper made the first one. And the Broncos here up on the Bank North scoreboard, down by 4, 28-24. That halftime lead for Oak Grove. They led by 5, 16-21 up the Bank North scoreboard. As looking here, we're broadcasting from the Stock Growers Bank broadcast booth at Stock Growers Bank. We're locally owned, locally run, and invested in this community because it's our community too. In a world of big banks and bigger buildings, it's nice to know your bank is right here at home with Stock Growers Bank. Member FDIC and equal housing lender. Here, your Stock Growers Bank broadcast booth, south side of the gymnasium, on the top row of the bleachers. As our camera person here tonight, cameraman tonight, we have Braden Hoff up here. We're running the camera, so just a big shout out to Braden for stepping up here, gets our camera running across the court, as we're now able to keep track of the stats and some better play-by-play. Down with 5:40 remaining second quarter. Soper to the line again. He's going to make that one. He went 2 for 2 from the line. Now he's 3 of 4 from the free throw line. I have him with 5 points in the game. Unofficially, here's Cordero with the ball for Lisbon. Gilbert's got it. Left corner. Works it over to Keller, top the key, back to Cordero. Cordero can hit it from there. He's going to go drive in right side, spin move lane, stops, puts it up, draws the foul, and 2 for Cordero. Cordero a chance to hit the three-point play, as now 26-29 up on the Bank North scoreboard. Was tied up at 11, then it was 16. End of the quarter, 16-21 lead for Oak Grove. Broncos got it within 1, 22-23, tied it up at 24 in this quarter. Now 26-29 with Cordero at the line. Oak Grove has the three-point lead. And Cordero converts. And here's Oak Grove coming down court. Chafee has it. Has Koenig here right side. Left side is Winter. Winter in the corner to Soper. Top of the key to Meidinger. Meidinger top of the key. Chafee has it now to Meidinger. Soper had it there. Back to Meidinger. Meidinger a little spin move. Defense by Kelson. Works it around. Zuger had it. Had an open shot there. Didn't take it. Soper for 3. That's going to be long. No good. Rebound Cordero. Cordero's going to drive here. Top of the key. Going left. Now back right. Hit away. He's going to drive the lane. Blocked and a foul. As Meidinger whistled with the foul. The Broncos have 5 in this quarter. Now Oak Grove with 3. 4:41 remaining. 2-point lead for Oak Grove. Yeah, similar to the first game. They're back and forth now in the second quarter. The Broncos keeping pace with Oak Grove. Cordero's going to convert. He's going to have a chance to tie it up. Here with the second for Cordero, and no shot. It looks like Kelson with the lane violation, so maybe a crucial point there coming up. Kelson with the lane violation. Scored 28-29. Cordero had a chance to tie it up. So not sure how that goes as a miss for Cordero. But the lane violation by Kelson, working inside Arrow Grove, left side, blocked by Gilbert, rebounded by Soper. Soper with the rebound, another foul. So give Gilbert the block. So Keller's going to pick up the foul. Lisbon racking up the fouls. They got now 6 in the quarter. As Oak Grove going to the line with the 1-point lead. 4:26 remaining on the Bank North scoreboard. 28-29 is that score. Saunders will convert on the first one. Second one, in and out, no good. 30-28. Went 1 of 3 from the free throw line. Worked out good for Lisbon. 28-30 is the score. And that ball loose, going to throw it back in. Dangerous pass across the middle of the Broncos lane. That's going to be picked up. Good save by Soper as they're quickly down court. He's going to put up free throw line, nails it. As he comes back with the basket. 32-28. Here's Cordero. Cordero going right side to Keller. Keller's got it. Looks around, trying to find some help. Has Gilbert top of the key. Gets it inside right side. Kelson. Kelson dribbles in, bangs some bodies around. That's knocked away. Last touch by Oak Grove. So 3:45 remaining, second quarter. 4-point lead now for Oak Grove, 28-32. We're tied up in this quarter at 24 apiece. Oak Grove just been able to stay ahead of the Broncos since then. Back to the 4-point lead. Highest lead of the game for either team was 5 by Oak Grove first quarter, or at the end of the first quarter. Here's Cordero. Cordero got it. Kelson looking right side. Mouse, step back 3. Long, no good by Mouse. Working here, Soper. Soper's got it. He's going to go for 3. Dishes it off. No assist there. Got it to Saunders. Rebound, Gilbert. Working inside. Kelson loses it. Cordero with the laser pass. Had to thread the needle. Kelson misses it. So turnover by the Broncos. Oak Grove coming down court with the 4-point lead up on the Bank North scoreboard. 3:10 remaining. Going to work baseline, turn back, blocked by Gilbert. Turnover by the Grovers. Here's Mouse coming down court, left side. Keller for 3, puts it up, bangs it down. Keller. The Broncos down by 1 now. 31-32, Bank North scoreboard. Looking inside. Free throw line, going to get back to Soper. Soper is going to go 3, puts it up, that's long, no good. Rebound, Gilbert's there along with Keller. Give it to Keller. Keller brings it down court, looks right side. Cordero. 2:32 on the game clock. And Gilbert's just going to set up top of the key. And he puts it up for 3. Rebound by Saunders. He's going to come down court. And he had the pass intended for Meidinger. A little bit too much on it. And not able to hold on to it was Meidinger. Here's Keller in the game. Broncos with Keller, Cordero, Mouse, Kelson, and Gilbert. Looks like Tombson, Meidinger, and Olsen in, along with Koenig. And just trying to find my last one. And Saunders in for Oak Grove. Here's Gilbert. That's stolen away by Olsen with the steal. He still got it. Looks left side. Gets it to Koenig. Going to step up. Jump shot and good for Koenig. As now the lead. Back to 3, 31-34 for Oak Grove. There's Cordero working right side. Gets it to Keller. Keller was calling for it. He's going to go back up top of the key. We've got a foul reaching in by Saunders. So Saunders called with the reach in on Keller. Keller will have the ball. 14 fouls for Oak Grove this quarter. As that's going to go Cordero. Cordero's going to take in the backcourt. Guarded by Koenig. Koenig with the defense on Cordero. Now here to Keller. Going back right side. Working around back to Cordero. Mouse going to take it off the chest and the chin. And they're going to be over and back. As Saunders went for the steal, he hit the floor hard. Don't think he touched the ball. Broncos called with the over and back. Olsen will have the inbound pass, or the inbound here for Oak Grove. Oak Grove with the 3-point lead, minute 20 on the clock, on the game clock, 30 seconds on the shot clock. Over here to Saunders for Oak Grove. Little screen set up. Keller with the defense, and that's going to go up off the glass. Rebound, nice putback on the rebound, and the 2 by Olsen. As Meidinger put it up short, Olsen came screaming in, creating an opportunity for himself, and got the rebound, put it up, back up for 2. Now the 5-point lead, 31-36. Bank North scoreboard. 3 for Keller. That's, Cordero. Big rebound by Saunders, and he's going to be fouled. Coming down court on the dribble. Yeah, that's going to send him to the line. So the Broncos down by 5, looking here for Oak Grove to see if they can get a couple more points on the board here before halftime. And that one's good, just blaze it up. Didn't even think about it there for Saunders. I got Saunders. He was 1 of 3. Now I got him 2 for 4 from the free throw line. That one rolls out. No good for Saunders. Rebound, Kelson. So here's Keller with it. 40 seconds on the game clock. 25 on the shot clock. That's hit up by Saunders. Mouse came down with it. Back Cordero. Down going right side to Keller. Back to Mouse for 3. Puts it up. Chucks it up. No good there from Mouse. Rebound, Oak Grove. Defense by Tui of the Broncos. They get it. Clear the defense. There's Tombson with it. Lays it up. Saunders. And the assist from Tombson. So down to 10 seconds remaining. Cordero with the ball, last 2 seconds. That's going to be hit away. Keller blocked by Saunders. To end the quarter, the Broncos down by 8, 31-39 to Oak Grove. Now, as Oak Grove extended that lead there the last 2 minutes of the second quarter. So your lead going into halftime by 8 for Oak Grove, 39-31 over the Broncos. We'll step away, come back for Olson Accounting halftime show in a moment.
When you choose Farmers Union Insurance, you're backed by an insurance policy provider that meets your specific requirements. At Farmers Union Insurance Gullis & Olson Agency, they offer reliable insurance policies from homeowners, farm and ranch, contractors, small businesses, and more. Let Lance, Shelby, and the staff at Gullis & Olson Agency take care of you today. For more information, stop into their office on Main Street in Lisbon for Farmers Union Insurance Gullis & Olson Agency.
For a top-notch car wash experience, head to Fast Lane Car Wash, situated next to the Petro Stopping Center in Fargo. They treat every vehicle with the same respect and care as their own, ensuring that your car is in good hands from pre-wash preparation to hand-dry finish. Check out the Fast Lane Car Wash on the west side of the Petro Stopping Center in Fargo and spruce up your ride with interior detailing, buff, and wax at the Fast Lane with Thomas, weekdays from 9 to 2. Call 701-799-8226 to schedule an appointment. If you're dreaming of a new home or looking to refinance, get in touch with First Class Mortgage. They make the process simple, fast, and local. Their team knows the Red River Valley, and they're here to help you with the right loan, with the best rate, and personal service every step of the way. Whether it's your first home, your forever home, or anything in between, choose First Class Mortgage, where your story begins. Visit firstclasscorp.com or stop by the office in Fargo.
Hey Lisbon, it's time to rally behind our favorite team. The Lisbon Bronco Athletic Boosters are sending all our best wishes to the Broncos as they hit the court and field this season. The Lisbon Bronco Athletic Boosters are proud to support our teams and community. Let's show our Broncos that we're with them every step of the way. Go Broncos! Your dedication and spirit makes us all proud. From all of us at the Lisbon Bronco Athletic Boosters, we're cheering for you.
All right, welcome back here with your Olson Accounting halftime show as the halftime score up on the Make North scoreboard, 39-31 in favor of Oak Grove with the 8-point lead. They led by 5 at the end of the first quarter, 16-21 that first quarter. Back and forth, it was tied up at 11, then tied up at 16. At the end of the first, 21-16 in favor of Oak Grove, 5-point lead. Coming out of the quarter break, Lisbon was able to tie it up again at 24. And then Oak Grove just once again back and forth as they were able to extend that lead, now going into halftime to 8. As the Broncos here in the scoring column, as Cordero with double digits has 10 points in the game for Lisbon. He has 3 of 5 from the free throw line 4 of 6 from the free throw line for Cordero with 10 points in the game, 2 rebounds. Mouse with 3 3-point baskets in the game for Lisbon for 9 points. Gilbert not in the scoring column yet, but he has 2 blocked shots and a couple rebounds for Lisbon. Enger unofficially with 6 points in the game, 2 rebounds. Kelson with 2 rebounds and 2 steals for Lisbon. Keller with a 3-point basket in the game and a rebound for Lisbon. Also in with the fouls, Lisbon with 7 fouls in that second quarter, as that sent Oak Grove to the line a couple times, resulting in some crucial points there in that first half, extending that lead now by 8 points going into halftime. As Mouse has 2 fouls for Lisbon along with Kelson. Gilbert, Enger, and Keller each with 1 foul apiece. Here's for Oak Grove unofficial halftime stats. As in the game, Saunders leading all scorers with 12 points in the game, 3 steals, and 4 rebounds. Tombson for Oak Grove with 6 points in the game, also has a 3-point basket. Koenig with 3 points in the game with the 3-point bucket. Olsen with 2 points in the game. Meidinger 4 points in the game. Soper with 7 points in the game, 5 rebounds. Chafee with a 3-point basket in the game. Zuger going 1 of 4 from the free throw line. He has 1 point in the game, 2 rebounds. Winter off the bench, 2 points in the game, also a rebound, just some unofficial stats. And then in the foul column, I have Saunders, Tombson, Koenig, and Meidinger, each with 1 foul apiece for Oak Grove. As that is the halftime stats, unofficial halftime stats, our halftime score, 39-31 in favor of Oak Grove. As this is your Olson Accounting halftime show with Olson Accounting. If you need help with your monthly accounting or payroll, let Cindy and her staff give you a hand. Rely on their friendly team of professionals at Olson Accounting for all your tax and accounting needs. Go to theolsoncpa.com for your Olson Accounting halftime show, as they do have some halftime entertainment out here with the looks like the second graders out here playing some basketball. As we have about 4 minutes and 45 seconds here until the third quarter. So we're going to step away. We'll take a break. Come back for more on your liveevent.com.
The Lisbon Public School District ensures that all students will learn, experience success, and be good students from elementary through high school. The school staff and community takes great pride in providing meaningful, innovative opportunities for students who continue to maintain ACT scores above state and national averages. Watch your kids continue to grow within the Lisbon Public School District, from the playing surface to the classroom. For more information, go online to lisbon.k12.nd.us.
While medicine's greatest advancements look like the latest sci-fi, one of our most powerful tools is far more simple, more human. It's a calling to connect with purpose. That's how we're evolving healthcare, by treating people, not just patients, with innovations that amplify healing and lead to more personalized care, guided by the belief we all hold the power to heal.
You don't have to spend 4 years or a fortune to start your future. At NDSCS, you'll find first-class classrooms, expert instructors, and hands-on learning that gets you job-ready fast. Earn your degree, gain confidence, and start a career you love sooner than you think. With 97% job placement, high starting salaries, and transfer programs that save thousands, it just makes sense. And that's why NDSCS is the smarter way to college.
All right, welcome back here, Olson Accounting halftime show, as Oak Grove leads Lisbon by a score of 39-31. Heading into the third quarter, Lisbon led scoring by Cam Cordero with 10 points in the game, followed up by Kobe Mouse with 9 for Oak Grove. Unofficially leading scorer is Saunders. So Aiden Saunders with 12 points in the game. And then that's followed up by looks like Soper. So Ryder Super with 7 points in the game unofficially. Super going 3 of 4 from the free throw line. Saunders in the game was 2 of 5 from the free throw line in that first half. Broncos from the free throw line, looks like Cordero seeing all the action from the free throw line for Lisbon. He was Looks like he was 3 of 5 from the free throw line for Lisbon. Yeah, as Broncos with fouls. Mouse going into the second quarter, or going into the second half. Mouse with 2 fouls along with Kelson, just to keep an eye on that. Broncos did have 7 fouls in that second quarter. Yeah, it looks like the varsity boys back out here on the court, right around a minute 30 remaining before halftime. I was just kind of rehash the games this evening. Here in Division A boys basketball, you have number 1 forwards Minnewacan taking on Hillsborough Central Valley. Number 3 Devils Lake is at Thompson. Number 4 Central Cass is at Northern Cass. And a couple teams here receiving votes. You have Grafton at Carrington, Kindred at Valley City, Shiloh Christian is at Wofford City, Mayport CG is at Harvey Wells County, Newtown's at Kildare, and Hazen's at Dickinson Trinity in Division A boys basketball. Division B boys basketball, they start their district tournaments tonight, as you have District 1 and District 2 down here in the southeast part of the state. As your 3 p.m. games here at a district, our 3 p.m. game for District 1 was number 1 Hankinson taking on number 8 Enderlin. Second game of the evening, number 4 Sargent County played Wyndmere Lidgerwood. Then the nightcap game, there was Oaks at Tri-State. And to close out the evening was Barnes County, number 3 Barnes County taking on number 6 Maple River. That played at Valley City High School Activity Center. And then District 2 Division B boys basketball tournament played at Jamestown Civic Center. Number 1 Lytton H&B took on number 9 South Border for the 3 p.m. game. Number 4 Kidder County played Medina, number 5 Medina Pingree Buchanan. Then for your evening games, it was number 2 Edgeley Como Pillier versus Napoleon Gacko Streeter. And then the closeout game of the evening was number 3 Ellendale, as they played the number 6 team Lemoore Litchfield Marion there in your District 1, District 2 tournaments. And then just turn into the Division A boys basketball poll. Number 1 team in the state, 4 wins Minnewacan, number 2 Beulah, number 3 Devils Lake, number 4 Central Cass, and number 5 Wapton, as we're set now for the second half with the Grovers leading by 8, 39-31. Heading out of halftime. Yeah, as Grovers with the ball. Meidinger has it, working it inside. That pass across the middle, no foul there. No Grover looking for the foul on Saunders, as it was a no foul. So Grove coming down court. The Broncos coming down court. Black unis with the gold and red trim down the sides. Kelson has it, looking for Enger. Enger top the key. Ooh. Meidinger reached in there, no foul called. Kelson with it in the lane. He's turned back. Going to pass it out to Cordero. Working inside, ball tipped away by Olson with the steal. Coming down court, going to lay it up. Good for 2 by Thompson. So Thompson with 2 points. He has 10 in the game, or 8 in the game. Here's Hayden Enger. Enger going to work it around right side. Dribbles it in there for Kelson with the shot off the glass. Rebound by Olson. And that's going to go off, no good on the shot. Rebound Cordero. Cordero is going to use his speed. He turns it on right side, puts it up, no good, no foul. Cordero pleading with the official, trying to look for one. That's going to be off the glass. A hack-a-shack there by Gilbert. On Thompson, and Thompson going to go to the line. He has 2, now 4 points in the quarter, 43-31. So Thompson going to the line. And that foul is on Gilbert with the hack-a-shack, as he's going to have 3 fouls in the game there for Gilbert for Lisbon. He's going to have to come out more than likely. As that shot's put up off the back of the rim, no good for Thompson. And Cordero whistled with the foul going on Saunders. I think Saunders second. So Cordero will have the inbound. It has Mouse working on the backcourt side of it. He's guarded by Saunders. Mouse goes left side to Kelson. Rotating out there is Gilbert, top of the key. That ball intended for Enger inside. Stolen away by Meidinger. Here for 3 points. Saunders off, no good. Back to Kelson. Broncos quickly down court. Little spin move off the glass. No good for Sully's. And rebound by Olsen. Grover's quickly down court. Working it in. Meidinger off the charge. So he's going to call for the charge on Cordero. So Cordero able to plant those feet. Held his position. Meidinger with the foul. So second team foul for Oak Grove. Meidinger with his second foul of the game. Inger's got it. Now to Cordero. So back over here to Gilbert. Top of the key to Kelson. Back to Gilbert. Gilbert here right side to Cordero. Cordero top of the key. Looks around, drives left side. Dishes it to Mouse. Mouse got to pull it back down. Lost the handle on it. Got a foul maybe on Saunders. So Saunders is going to pick up another one. He's got 2 quick ones here now in the third quarter. 43-31. Still our score. Halftime lead 39-31 for the Grovers. So 11-point run here by Oak Grove, spanning in. Oh, and put up for 3 off the backboard for 3 for Cordero. He's going to end that 11-point run. Well, that's only for 2, so I'll give it a long 2 for Cordero. I thought it was 3, it was 2 off the backboard. So here's Oak Grove, left side, a lot of traffic over there. He's got to dish it out. Soper's going to get it. Soper working inside, puts it up, and rolls around good for 2 for Koenig. Koenig got 5 in the game. Inger's got it back to Mouse. 45-34. 11-point lead now for Oak Grove. They're stretching this one out. One right side. Cordero found an opening. That laid it up off a little bit hard. Saved there by Meidinger on the rebound. He saved it. Got it Soper. Going off the glass for 2 is Olsen. So the Broncos going to get the timeout as Oak Grove extending this lead now 34-47 here in the second quarter. Or excuse me, in the second half. 34-47 third quarter. 4:47 on the clock. As we will step away for a timeout here on yourlevevent.com.
The World of Outlaws late models are coming to Norman County Raceway on June 30th, 2026. Field seating, your chance to meet your favorite National Touring Series drivers, and much, much more. Tickets are available now at ncraceway.com.
Order yours today, and we'll see you June 30th, 2026.
Partnership is a way of life here in the Northland. It's about pitching in to help our neighbors, making lending decisions locally, honoring long-term commitments to farmers, Main Street businesses, teams, schools, and rural communities. We're more than just a bank. We're a community partner, working constantly and diligently to enrich the lives of everyone we serve. Bank North, always true.
All right, welcome back here at 11vin.com. After the timeout, called by Coach Jason Coonsey. Broncos will have it. Oak Grove went on a 12-point run, going back into the second quarter. The Broncos are down just by 1, 31-32. There's Enger going to turn around, gets his own rebound, puts it up, rolls around, and in for 2 for Hayden Enger. He's going to the line. Got his own rebound, put it back up for 2. He's going to the line. So that 31-32 there in the second quarter. Then Oak Grove went on a 12-point run, spanning into the half, into the third quarter. The Broncos answered back by Cordero, now with Enger with the 3-point play for Lisbon. That's going to help them out a lot. As 37-47, 10-point lead. Meininger is going to put in 2. Now 50-37, 13-point lead. So just when Lisbon gets a little traction. There's Kelson with it. He's going to put it off the glass and good for 2 for Kelson. As Super with it, down court, working right side to Koenig. Going to go inside to Olsen. Olsen working against Enger. Off no good, rebound Gilbert. Working down court, travel. Gilbert's going to pull the foot up. couldn't stop his momentum. Pleading his case to Coach Coonsey. 39 to 50 is our score. Still a lot of game time left. 3:45 on the clock here in the third quarter. Up on the Bank North scoreboard. Oak Grove leads 50 to 39. Baseline. Keller's going to shut the door, but he's whistled with a foul. So Keller with the foul. Super was going to drive baseline. Keller had to shut the door on him. He draws the foul. Inbound here. Super's got it. Going to go to Koenig. Koenig top of the key. Works it to Meidinger. Meidinger is going to go Soper left side. Keller with the defense. Works it back to Olsen. Give and go to Meidinger. Good for 2 for Meidinger. 52 to 39. So working here, Kelson's going to pull it up. Off the glass, no good. Rebound, Olsen. Quickly down court, corner, going to work baseline. Left side, put it up high off the glass, and good for 2 for Thompson. Thompson with 6 points in the quarter. 2:49 still to play here, third quarter. That's pass turned over, intercepted. Meidinger stretching the court. Soper dunk, two-handed. Thompson. Here's Broncos. Inger's got it. See if they can answer back. Big momentum now for Oak Grove. That's for 3 from Gilbert. Loose ball, and the Grovers will have it. Meidinger down court, 56 to 39. So 2:23 remaining, third quarter, 56-39. Chafee has it for Oak Grove. Soper in the game along with Thompson. Soper has it. Olsen also in the game for Oak Grove. And Zuger, that shot put up no good. Cordero has it. Cordero, Mouse, Gilbert, Keller, and Inger in. Cordero's going to go right side. The loop-de-loop scoops it up and in. Good for 2 for Cordero. So Soper has it. Down court, Chafee. Back to Zuger, right corner, working it inside to Olsen. Turn around off the glass and good for 2 for Olsen. 58-41. Up on the Bank North scoreboard. There's Cordero going to go right side to Inger for 2. And it looks like we have a foul on the defense by Keller. Keller's going to pick up another one for Lisbon. That's his third. So Keller with 3, along with Gilbert for Lisbon. Minute 18 remaining, third quarter up on the Bank North scoreboard. As they're going to have some subs coming in and out. Keller out for Lisbon, Kelson in. So Lisbon with Cordero, Kelson, Mouse, Inger, and Gilbert. Soper's got it, going against Mouse. Turn back. Back to Soper, top of the key. Little screen set up. Going to step back. Nope, feeds it into Olsen. Big quick pass. In there to Winter for 2. Here's Kelson quickly down court for Lisbon. Into some traffic. Gets it to Inger. He's going to pull it down. Drives inside the lane. Thought about pulling it up. Mouse is going to have to pull it down. He had 3 3-pointers first half. To Inger. He's going to pull it down. He's fouled. Driving in. And that's going to be 4 team fouls. Now 5 team fouls for Oak Grove in the quarter. 48 seconds remaining. Inger will go to the line. Could be too little, too late there for Lisbon. Now down 43 to 60. So Inger's going to put it in here in the third quarter. Up Bank North scoreboard now 44 to 60. And now 45 to 60, 15-point lead for Oak Grove. Pressure by Lisbon. And they're going to break it. Looks like we have a timeout. So timeout over here with 39 seconds remaining, third quarter. Up on the Bank North scoreboard, Oak Grove leads by 15, 60 to 45, with just under 40 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Here up on the Bank North scoreboard, banking should feel personal. At Bank North it does. They're proud to be local, supporting local teams and communities they serve. Visit banknorth.bank to learn more. Bank North, member FDIC, and equal housing lender. Up there on the Bank North scoreboard. As Oak Grove led out through the end of the first quarter, 21-16 over Lisbon. They took the 8-point lead into the half, 39-31. Here at the end of the third quarter, with just under 40 seconds remaining, they're up by 15 over Lisbon, 60 to 45. So Olsen will have it, gets it into Soper. Soper is looking for Chafee. Chafee now going right side, defended by Cordero. Soper's got it, baseline, gonna lay it up off the glass, good for two. So his first points of the half, unofficially there. Don't think I missed any for him. 45-62. And rebound there by Olsen. He's gonna grab it. Pressured by the Broncos. Soper's gonna got it down court. He's got a man open underneath the bucket. Instead he gets it to Olsen. Broncos with the rebound, and that'll do it into the quarter, as it is 45-62 here at the end of the third quarter. In favor of Oak Grove. We'll step away, come back for more on yourLiveEvent.com.
Running a business is tough, but your accounting doesn't have to be. Let Olsen Accounting check all the boxes. From taxes, payroll, business services, and professionalized financial guidance, all tailored to fit your requests. Whether you're a small business owner or just need help at tax time, trust Olsen Accounting for professional, reliable service every time. Visit colsencpa.com or call 701-683-2700. Olsen Accounting of Lisbon.
Hey, welcome back here on yourLiveEvent.com as the end of the third quarter. Oak Grove leads by a score of 62-45. Led at the end of the first quarter, 21-16. Going into halftime, they led by 8, 39-31. Now with the 62-45 lead over Lisbon, up by 17. Oak Grove outscoring Lisbon that quarter, 23-14. So final quarter of the evening, as Lisbon will have the ball. Enger over on the far side of the court. So Cordero will have it down court here to Mouse. Gilbert in the lane. Does it to Enger for three. He's going to nail it for Hayden Enger. So Enger, the shooter here for Lisbon. 48-62 was the score. And that's good for two. So Zuger with two, working inside left side. Here's Cordero for Lisbon. Little spin move left side. Looking for Gilbert. Finally, he just throws it up. And we got a foul. Nope, and a technical. Cordero going to get the technical. Running. Must have said something over there under his breath, and the official caught it. So he's going to get the technical for Cordero. So Cordero with the technical. Lisbon, first foul of the quarter, 7:22 remaining. So Soper's going to miss that first one. Here's the second. Oak Grove, after this three shots, will get the ball back. He makes that one off the back of the rim, high as the backboard. So two shots there. Oak Grove with the ball. Went 1 of 2 from the free throw line on that technical. 65-48 for Oak Grove with the lead. Olsen will have it. Inbounds it to Chafee. Backcourt here. Cordero with the defense. Pressure. Going to go right side. Runs into Enger. He's going to go to the floor. No foul. The Broncos. Kelson with the ball. Gets it to Cordero. Cordero's going to go right side. Hop, skip, and jump through the traffic. Rolls off. No good. Rebound. Winter with the rebound. So Soper's going to bring it down court. Chafee's got it. Right side, he's going to be fouled. Cordero Enger will pick up the foul. So Cordero's going to pick it up. He has a technical and then this personal. So 2 fouls on the game, Cordero. Chafee's got out of the game. So Chafee on the bench. Winters in for Oak Grove. Along with Soper with the inbound pass to Olsen. Good for 2. Here's Enger. Now Gilbert's got it. Gilbert's going to feed it to Enger, right side. He's looking around for some help. Top of the key, Cordero's going to drive in, feeds it to Kelson. Kelson off the glass, good for 2 for Kelson. Kelson now with 4 points in the quarter, or excuse me, in the half. Soper's got it, brings it down court, Oak Grove. 6:25 on the game clock. Saunders had it, tried to feed it in to Winter. Winter lost control, turnover by the Grovers. 67-50, back to the 17-point lead. And Cordero will have the ball come down court. Defended by Soper. Soper, now Saunders with the defense on Olsen. Kelson has it. Back to Enger, top of the key, Cordero. Cordero steps back, drives right side, going baseline. He draws the foul, trying to work inside on the baseline by Winter, I think it was. So Winter's going to pick up his second foul of the game. First team foul of the quarter for Oak Grove. There's working into Enger. Laser pass to Kelson once again. Good for 2 for Kelson on the left side. Kelson was 6 in the quarter. Pressure by the Broncos. That ball hit out and on the line. And Oak Grove will turn it over. Yeah, the Broncos got a hand on it. Said the last touched by Oak Grove, 52-67. So Coach Card over there for Oak Grove telling his players, slow it down a little bit. As here's Olsen with Lisbon around to Enger. Back to Gilbert, to Kelson working inside, and we got a foul. And that's going to go on Thompson. So Thompson with the foul. 67-52 Bank North scoreboard. Kelson has the ball working inside to Enger. Enger gonna reverse layup backwards. Olsen with the rebound for Lisbon. Saunders has it back to Saunders left side. Pulling it down was Thompson. Thompson gets it to Soper. Soper's gonna drive in, looking for some help. Gets it out to Koenig. Koenig has it. Saunders gonna go inside, dishes it underneath the basket. And that's going to be blocked by Gilbert. Intended for Zuger. Gilbert with the block. And driving inside, Cordero is going to pick up the foul. 4:52 remaining on the game clock. 67-52 up on the Bank North scoreboard is the score. Oak Grove with the lead. Here's Cordero. He'll convert. Cordero in the half with 5 points. He has 15 in the game for Lisbon, unofficially. 4:52 on the game clock, his second shot. Rolls in and out, no good. Rebound. Meidinger with the rebound for Oak Grove. Quickly down court, inside, and partially blocked, but it goes in there as Thompson with the basket. Here's Cordero. Cordero right side, spin move. Looking for some help, has Enger for 3. That's good for 3 for Hayden Enger. And a timeout here called by Coach Jason Coonsey as Bank North scoreboard 56-69. Up on the Bank North scoreboard with 4 minutes, 30 seconds remaining in the fourth quarter. We'll step away for a 30-second timeout.
Homegrown local radio is now worldwide with 24-hour streaming. Download the RJ Radio app to hear local voices from local radio with KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ 24 hours a day from anywhere. You can listen to your favorite programs like the RJ Family Morning Show, local news, farm markets, music, high school sports, church services, more from anywhere. KRJB, KRJM, and 96.7 KKCQ is streaming on the RJ Radio app. Download it to your device and take us with you wherever you go.
All right, welcome back here at liveevent.com. 4 minutes, 30 seconds remaining on the game clock. Game score up on the Make North scoreboard, 56-69 in favor of Oak Grove, up by 13. As I believe their biggest lead of the game was 17. 45-62 at the end of the third quarter. 8-point lead at halftime, 31-39 for Oak Grove. They outscored Lisbon in the third quarter, 23-14. So Meidinger to inbound it. Pressure by the Broncos. Soper has it. Back to Meidinger. Meidinger works it down court. Back to Meidinger here to Saunders. To Soper. Soper gets it back to Meidinger. Top of the key. Defended by Olsen with the quick hands. And that's going to go off. Good heads-up play by Meidinger. As he hit it off the legs of Olsen. Just hit it back. And Oak Grove will retain possession. 56-69, Bank North scoreboard, 4:16 on the game clock. And here's to Soper, defended by Anger. He's going to go, works it inside. Meidinger is going to hack shack again by Gilbert, but no foul. As Oak Grove will retain possession. No foul called on Gilbert. 4:10 remaining. Fourth quarter. Saunders has it to Meidinger. Meidinger back around to Soper. Soper looking for some help. And so a foul away from the ball, and that's going on Koenig. Koenig has 3 in the game for Oak Grove. So that foul away from the ball by Koenig of Oak Grove. 4:05 remaining, fourth quarter. The Broncos will have it. Here's Enger, gets it down court to Kelson. Kelson left side to Enger. For 3, he's going to pull up. That's long, no good for Enger. Rebound, Meidinger. Meidinger harassed by the Broncos here coming down court. No double dribble. Meidinger able to get the rebound and break the press of the Broncos. So Saunders, no look pass behind the basket by Meidinger to Thompson. Thompson out, top of the key, Soper. Soper's going to work it back around for 3 for Saunders. Downtown, no good. Rebound by Enger. Working here in the corner. That's Olsen for 3. Rebound, Saunders. Down court from the corner. A foul and a charge. So Saunders whistled with the foul. He's got 4 in the game. 4 fouls in the game there for Saunders. 56-69, 13-point lead. As Olsen inbounded, Enger looking around, didn't have anybody cutting to the basket. As here's Gilbert now with the ball. Inside to Kilson, right side, going to feed it to Enger. Puts it up half the glass, good for 2 for Hayden Enger. 58-69. Broncos down by 11, trying to break the pressure. Here's Olsen, gets it back Saunders. Saunders no look pass corner for 3, off no good by Koenig. Rebound Olsen for Lisbon. Olsen with some fresh legs in there. Gonna work it left side. No look pass to Gilbert by Kelson. Gilbert has it. There's Cordero for 3. Bounces around, no good. Ball in the air. Rebound Saunders. Oak Grove has it coming down court. Kelson with a little pressure. Gonna go Soper. Free shot there going in the lane. Gonna be hit around there by Gilbert with the block. Rebound. Give it to Olsen. Give him 3 rebounds coming off the bench for Lisbon. That's thrown away by Enger. Couldn't catch Kelson here on the right wing. And we're going to have a timeout. So a timeout there called by Oak Grove coach Kyle Card as we're 2:25 remaining up on the game clock. The 11-point lead for Oak Grove, 69-58 over the Broncos as we're heading into the timeout here. Fourth quarter, we'll come back in 30 seconds.
Since 1981, Park Christian School has been educating the next generation of leaders in the Fargo, Moorhead, and West Fargo area. Park Christian's thoroughly Christian education and commitment to academic excellence has resulted in a confident tradition of student success. Students graduate from Park Christian School strong in their faith and well prepared for the rigors of college, career, and relationships. Call 218-236-0500 to schedule your visit or go online to parkchristianschool.org.
All right, welcome back here at 11event.com. The Broncos down by 11. Here with 2:25 remaining in the fourth quarter up on the Bank North scoreboard. Oak Grove leads 69-58. Hayden Enger coming alive for Lisbon in this second half. Now with 21 points in the game, the leading scorer for Lisbon. Cordero with 15 points in the game. Sully Kelson also in this second half with 6 points for Lisbon. Saunders for Oak Grove with 12 points. Don't have him yet for a basket in the quarter in the second half. Here's Oak Grove. Oh, Olsen ran over by Olsen. So Olsen and Olsen running into each other, 10 and 14. There's Olsen inside for Oak Grove. And that ball, loose ball, almost saved over there by Koenig. That's going to go out. And looks like Oak Grove's going to retain possession. So they said it went off of Olsen of Lisbon. So inbound pass by William Olsen of Oak Grove here, the senior forward. Looking for Saunders. Nope, going to go Soper, top of the key. Has Koenig here on the left side. Going to drive in, then a foul reaching in. Kelson whistled with the foul. Excuse me, oh. Guess they're going to give it to Enger. Thought it was going to be on Kelson. So Enger with his third foul, 2:07 remaining. Broncos down by 11. Yeah, that's inbound here to Saunders. Saunders downtown. Kelson with the reach in. Saunders going to go right side. Soper's got it. Going to work inside the lane there to Olsen. Back out. Gilbert's going to go up off the glass, and good for two is Thompson. Thompson for Oak Grove with 18. Hageninger for Lisbon adding on now 23 points in the game unofficially. So 71-60. So Jack Olsen will pick up a foul for Lisbon. Broncos with 4 fouls in the game. Oak Grove with 5. Minute 38 on the clock here, game clock. Saunders is going to get it down court. Triple teamed over there on that right side by the Broncos. Able to break it. Saunders has it. No foul, and we're going to have a timeout over here by Coach Kyle Card of Oak Grove. As they still have the 11-point lead, but he's going to call a timeout. And we'll take another 30-second here timeout up on your Bank North scoreboard. Oak Grove leads by a score of 71-60.
On the road, Petro Stopping Center in Fargo has got your back with an impressive lineup of goodies, including Popeye's Chicken, Charlie's Cheesesteaks, Cinnabon, Papa John's, and a mouth-watering full-sized restaurant, the Dolly Down Grill. You'll be spoiled for choice. Whether you're a quick pit stopper or looking to settle in for a while, Petro Stopping Center's Fargo location has got you covered 24/7 every day of the week. Cruise on over to their spot just off 45th Street and I-94 and indulge in a feast fit for the road warrior in you.
Prairies.
All right, welcome back here at 11event.com. Bank North scoreboard. Oak Grove leads by a score of 71-60. They led at the end of the third quarter, 45-62 over Lisbon. 8-point lead at halftime, 39-31. Currently up by 11, 71-60 here with a minute 28 remaining. Biggest lead of the game, I believe, was 17 points. I have to go back and look, but I think it was a 17-point lead. Here with that 45-62 lead at the end of the third quarter. They also led 50-67 at one point. Now 60-71. Soper's going to go inside the lane, lays it up off the dribble for 2 points. As the Broncos quickly down court, Cordero feeds it into Kelson, right side, short, comes up. As that's a rebound, has Saunders down here, going to lay it up. Easy 2 for Saunders. As Thompson with the rebound, he got it to Saunders. Cordell's going to pull up 3. That's off, no good. Final 50 seconds of the game. And a scramble there, Saunders to Soper. Final 50 seconds. Down court, Olsen. Oh, off the hands of Koenig. So 75-60, 15-point lead. So Saunders here in the backcourt. A little bit of discussion going on with the Bronco bench. And here's Enger's going to pull up. 3-point, that's short, no good. Kelson with the rebound. He's going to get 2 more. So the hustle by Kelson. He has 8 in the quarter. Excuse me, 8.5 for Lisbon. Soper's got the ball, guarded by Olsen. Olsen trying to get a foul. No foul called. Soper's going to go out there to the free throw line. Not contested by Lisbon. Final 18 seconds. They're just going to run out the clock here as Oak Grove is going to defeat the Broncos 75-62. And that will be your final up on the Bank North scoreboard. So 75-62 as the game clock runs out. And we'll go ahead and step away, come back there for those post-game stats. That's just ahead on yourlevevent.com.
Expertise to help you tackle even the toughest jobs, from concrete and rebar to heat and winter construction services. Prairie Supply has extensive product lines with professional on-site solutions you can trust. Prairie Supply is a supplier of construction equipment and materials specializing in, but not limited to, concrete construction. Prairie Supply supporting the hard-working contractors in the field or at the drawing board. Visit prairiesupply.com today.
Buying and selling heavy equipment at purplewave.com saves time and money. We handle all of the details, including pictures, videos, marketing, titles, and payments.
It was almost immediately over the top with the customer service. I've just never ever experienced that before with any other auction service. They're constantly working for me as the seller, and I really like that.
Purple Wave Auction is straight, simple, sold.
Riverside Building Center in Lisbon is the premier building supply headquarters in southeastern North Dakota. They have it from the basic home improvements to complete pre-built homes. Their staff is knowledgeable in every product they sell. With their large inventory and a fleet of 6 delivery vehicles, Riverside Building Center in Lisbon can bring the products to your job site. From a hammer all the way to a home, they have you covered. Visit rbclisbon.com today. That's rbclisbon.com. Riverside Building Center in Lisbon.
Homegrown local radio is now worldwide with 24-hour streaming. Download the RJ Radio app to hear local voices from local radio with KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ 24 hours a day from anywhere. You can listen to your favorite programs like the RJ Family Morning Show, local news, farm markets, music, high school sports, church services, more from anywhere. KRJB, KRJM, and 96.7 KKCQ is streaming on the RJ Radio app. Download it to your device and take us with you wherever you go.
Stock Growers Bank is proud to celebrate 125 years of service, and they built a legacy of trust and commitment to the local communities. Loan Officer Wyatt Smith can help achieve your goals and grow your business with confidence. Here's Zach Maralt on his experience.
We tried a few different lenders before purchasing our building, and we eventually ended up going to see Wyatt, who I already personally knew anyways. He made the purchasing process easy. We pretty much had an answer that day, pushed all our accounts there, and it's a great experience.
Give them the freedom to grow with the peace of mind of security and safety.
Let me do my thing. So get ready, get up, get ready, yeah.
America's Best Checking for Students from Bell Bank makes it easy to let them do their thing.
It's what it's all about.
Visit www.bell.bank/student-checking to learn more. Or stop into a branch near you to open an account today.
Let me do my thing.
Bell Bank, member FDIC.
Wallach Johnson Insurance is your friendly neighborhood team of qualified insurance professionals celebrating over 40 years of service. As an experienced independent insurance agency, they have access to highly rated insurance companies and can shop around to find you an affordable solution for farm, crop, business, home, and auto insurance. Visit them at one of their locations in Lisbon, Winter, or Rutland and get a free quote started today. For more information, go to nd-insure.com.
from.
All right, welcome back here at 11.com as the Oak Grove Rovers defeat the Lisbon Broncos. Your final score, 75-62. They led by 5 at the end of the first quarter, 21-16 going into halftime. They extended that lead to 8, 39-31 at halftime, and then outscored the Broncos 23-14 in the third quarter for a 45-62 lead, leading by 17. And then they just kept that pace, eventually defeating the Broncos here at the end of the fourth quarter, 75-62. Looking at those unofficial stats in the scoring column, and leading all scorers in the game was Hayden Inger for Lisbon. He had 23 points in the game, 5 rebounds for Hayden Inger. Also going 2 of 2 from the free throw line for Inger. That was followed up by Cam Cordero, 15 points in the game. Also with 5 rebounds. Cordero going 4-7 from the free throw line. Kobe Moss with 3 3-pointers in the game, all coming in that first half with 9 points in the game. Sully Kelson for Lisbon, 8 points in the second half, 4 rebounds and 2 steals. Carter Keller with a 3-point basket in the game, also a rebound off the bench. Olsen with 3 rebounds in the game. Gilbert starting for the Broncos. He had 4 block shots and 5 rebounds unofficially for Lisbon. As, let's see, looks like just Cordero and Inger going to the line for Lisbon. Then looking at the stats, unofficial stats for Oak Grove in the game, Thompson leading the Grovers with 18 points in the game. Also a block shot, 4 rebounds. That was followed up by Saunders, 14 points in the game, 6 rebounds and 3 steals. Now Saunders from the line, looks like he was 2 of 5 from the free throw line, and Thompson was one of 3 from the free throw line. Koenig with 5 points in the game for Oak Grove. Olsen for Oak Grove, 8 points in the game, 5 rebounds, 2 steals. Meidinger, 8 points, 3 rebounds, and a steal. Soper, 13 points, 4 of 6 from the free throw line, also 8 rebounds. Chafee with a 3-point basket for his 3 points in the game. Zuger off the bench with 3 points, 1 of 4 from the free throw line, 2 rebounds. Winner, 4 points in the game and 3 rebounds, just some unofficial stats. Game stats tonight there as the final score is 75-62. Oak Grove with the win, as that'll push Oak Grove in region play. They're now 8-3 in region play. Their overall record improves to 12-8. Lisbon in region 1, their overall record will fall to 3-8, and now back to 500 overall at 10-10 for the Lisbon Broncos. As we're going to go out step, we'll come back, give out our Agassiz Precision Play of the Game and remember generated players of the game. That's just ahead on your liveevent.com.
Repairs to maintaining the condition of your vehicle. Trust the staff at Welton's Tire Service. They've served the Lisbon area since 1972, guaranteeing customers satisfaction and workmanship from farm equipment, tire services, and preventative vehicle maintenance. You'll find it all from affordable prices, free estimates, to their knowledgeable technicians answering any question. Welton's Tire Service is locally owned and located on Main Street in Lisbon. For information, go online to weltonstire.net or call 701-683-5136.
West Main Pizza is serving you from Ada and the Rail District location in Dilworth. The tradition of West Main Pizza continues. Pizza, calzones, wings, subs, salads, and more. Lunch, dinner, family meals, and business meeting orders. When you're in town or driving through, visit West Main Pizza. For daily specials, visit West Main Pizza Ada and Rail District Dilworth Facebook pages. Order by phone or westmainpizza.net. Both locations open daily at 11 a.m., serving the delicious West Main Pizza menu items you enjoy. West Main Pizza, Ada and the Rail District Dilworth.
All right, welcome back here at 11.com. Our final score in favor of Oak Grove, 75-62 up on the Bank North scoreboard is the Agassiz Precision Play of the Game here. Agassiz Precision Egg, your local precision planning dealer. Agassiz Precision Egg in Hillsborough. Call 701-436-2119 or visit plannerdoc.com. And that Agassiz Precision Play of the Game is going out there to Kobe Malls for Lisbon Broncos. Yeah, as the Broncos looking to hit that fast start, and Kobe Malls for Lisbon in that first half. Had 3 3-point baskets, really igniting the Broncos and keeping them close, especially in that first quarter as it was tied up a couple of times there. And just a 5-point lead then for Oak Grove going out of the first quarter. But Kobe Moss going to pick up your Agassiz Precision Play of the Game. 3 3-pointers there in the first half for Lisbon. He finished the game with 9 points. So Agassiz Precision Egg, your local precision planning dealer. Agassiz Precision Egg in Hillsborough. Call 701-636-2119 or visit plannerdoc.com. And then our Bank North player of the game, as our Enbridge Energy player of the game. Life takes energy from Enbridge, energy for life, enbridge.com for those career opportunities. As your Enbridge Energy co-players of the game is going to go out here to Oak Grove, as the Grovers with a couple of players here in double digits, Aiden Saunders and Pierce Thompson, as they teamed up there. Saunders for 14 points, Thompson for 18 points, as they are your players of the game there, as it was a game of halves for each player, as it was in the second half. Thompson in that second half scored 14 points. And then in the first half, it was Saunders with 14 points. So they just kind of switched roles there, each pouring in 14 points. Saunders in the first half. Thompson had 14 in the second half. He finished the game with 18 points, a block shot, 4 rebounds. Saunders finished the game with 14.6 rebounds and 3 steals, going 2 of 5 from the free throw line. Thompson was 1 of 3 from the free throw line. So bringing the energy over there to the Oak Grove Grovers in your Enbridge Energy players of the game is Aiden Saunders and Pierce Thompson, your Enbridge Energy co-players of the game. Life takes energy from Enbridge, energy for life, enbridge.com for those career opportunities. As we'll close things out here from Lisbon High School, the Broncos in region play, still in that number 6 position as they fall to 3-8 in Region 1 play. They're at 500, 10-10 overall. Oak Grove holds on to the second seed and the second place team in Region 1 as they're 8-3 overall with the win tonight, 12-8. Or I should say 8-3 in Region 1 play. They're 12-8 overall. As the both teams closing out their regular season play. The Broncos on the 2nd of March, they're at Wahpeton. And Oak Grove will hold Central Cass on the 2nd of March as regular season play will conclude. Then they're going to head into Region 1 tournament, as the Region 1 tournament is the 9th till the 12th of March. That's at the Sanford Health Athletic Complex on the NDSU campus. And then those Division A state qualifier games are on March 14th. And the state tournament, the 19th to the 21st at the Fargo Dome. So we're going to close things out. This is Brent Dick along with our camera guy tonight. As we're going to go ahead and sign off there for Braden Hoff, our cameraman this evening, and Brent Dick, play-by-play. We're going to sign off. We'll catch you again and have that coverage for the Division A Region 1 boys basketball as these teams getting ready to close out the season here on Monday. And then they'll head into the Region 1 tournament the 9th to the 12th of March with coverage here on yourliveevent.com. So thanks to everybody for tuning in. We will see you later on.
Stay up to date all year long with your live event from our social platforms with X, Facebook, and YouTube. From the latest coaches show to watch game broadcasts back on demand from earlier in the season. Search your live event on YouTube and hit subscribe.
Outside the three-point arc. Pick and pop here with Spaeth into the left side corner. 3, good.
For the complete and most up-to-date schedule throughout the year, head to our website at yourliveevent.com.